Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Scattered Sagas, the third session. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going through the campaign of Curse of Strahd, and our wonderful players are still stuck inside the Death House. Yeah, you might have noticed that, I think, hopefully, if everything is working correctly, we have some music playing. Which is exciting. New things happening all the time. But yes, so without further ado, I think we're just going to jump in. So if we want to go sort of around the table, as it were, and getting the names of our players. Starting with me, I'm Simao, and I'm playing the DM and all the NPCs. That's it.
I am Stick, and I play our resident fighter, Kiss, that is currently being possessed by the ghost of a 10-year-old girl. So that's good.
I'm Odrada, and I'm playing the Ranger Rika.
And hey, I am Afonso, and I am playing Vrana, the Rose PR.
Great.
And
so,
Wizard. Yeah, all of that.
Can I just hold on?
Is everything all right?
Alfonso,
quiet.
you sound like a mouse. Like you're so quiet. I don't know
no.
what happened.
Sorry.
You were fine before.
Sorry, is it all right now?
Yeah, now it's better.
Now it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, everything was glitching, and I think it's fine now. Should be.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, you can tell us on stream if you need anything else. I'll try to figure it out.
Great. Okay, so with that in mind, let's just jump back in. When we last left off, our wonderful players, our wonderful party, made their way down made their way down the death house. Found before that a spectre of a nurse, and kind of unveiled a little bit more, perhaps, of what was happening inside of the house, with you concluding or taking some assumptions that the nursemaid was the mother of Walter, and yeah, you decided that you were going to help her in putting the child to rest. In going to another room, once you went to the actual attic, you found the bodies of Rose and Thorn, and you were then haunted by the ghosts of them, and you discovered that there was a replica of the house that you find yourselves in, but like in the dollhouse manner. You discovered a secret door, and just as you were leaving the room, Vrana got possessed by Thorn, and in seeing that, Keese then decided to attack Rose, which ended up with Rose possessing Kiss, with Rika being the only one that remains with all of her faculties, maybe, but not, because she also had to tend to the other two, now having been possessed by the ghost of two siblings. But yes, you made your way eventually down to the basement that you've heard so much about, and as you arrived, you see that this set of corridors made out of carved into like clay and stone and rock, and you noticed that there are various sets of steps going sort of like in all directions, as well as this incessant kind of chanting that you can't discern where it's really coming from, because it's just echoing all around you, and also you can't really understand what is said currently. And so you way sort of west, you found a couple of crypts for the family of um, for the family in the house, for Rose and Thorn as well, and you then were then attacked by a number of zombies and also a Greek, and after a long, arduous fight, you've all survived. And the last thing we left on was that as the sort of adrenaline kind of falls, and you are restored to your kind of normal sense, you are still hearing this chanting. So yes, with that in mind, what would you like to do?
Rika turns to Kiss, and she immediately starts being a little antsy, like, "Oh my god, looks so badass! Where the fuck did you learn to fight like that?"
I don't know. Always known how to do that. You don't fight half bad either.
Why, thank you, I know. Where's our resident baby?
Hi. What do you want?
You sound cross. What happened?
Nothing besides being really fucking hurt. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Why? What do you want?
Okay, very cross, right. I'm just gonna leave you with that. Can I move up the corridor again?
Yes. Yeah, where would you like to go? Feel free. It's should be able to remove your token.
Yeah. I want to check out the other side.
Key slumps against the wall a little bit and slides until they're sitting on the floor and calls out so Rika can hear him, but without making too much noise. I'm just gonna take a quick break. Ow.
How quick of a break are we talking?
Until I feel better.
Is this the spot to take a break, though? I don't know. This spot seems to have zombies and everything, and spiders on the not spiders, serpents with more tentacles, with other serpents coming out of it and beaks and whatever the hell it is. This place seems to have things. Are we really going to stay here?
Well, maybe not in this room, but if I don't take a break, I'm not gonna be very useful going forward.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Same, but we need to figure out where, though.
We saw crypts coming here, right? And Kiss is gonna limp a little bit towards the vague direction of one of the crypts we saw earlier. I try to remember where they are. I suppose up the corridor or something.
Huh.
Yeah, it's about where Rika is now. Rika just went into the other side.
Okay.
Also, when Kiss is coming up there, Rika's just gonna, before they get there, turn around the corner with just her head and go, "This is so cool!" And she looks positively insane after a battle. Blood covered and absolutely, like, she's a kid in a playground kind of deal.
Okay,
Glad
so
to see that murder is what gets you going.
It's not murder, it's sports.
well,
Sure.
do we have a solution then for something that we want to do, or
Well, if these crypts are empty, we could nap in the crypts.
I was
then
actually
again,
thinking the
crypts
same
might not be
thing.
empty.
well, the ones on those sides should be right. One of them was for Thorn, and he's upstairs. So, or for Rose, one of them.
Better check. Anyway, there are weird octopus crawling on the ceiling. I don't trust this place anymore.
Yeah, same.
Erika was going to check the crypts on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So as you move to that side, let me just see if I can move.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
You notice on the top. Yeah, there is a like the others on the north side, on the south side of the crypts. You do see that there is one, Rika, the one in front of you. There's a stone slab that reads Gustav Durst.
Guess we found the parents.
So these are,
And
are basically,
Vrana,
yeah.
Vrana, in front of yours, etched to the stone, is the name Elizabeth Durst.
So basically, crypts for the whole family.
Hey, powerful families tend to do that.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You don't know.
Nope.
I don't know. With the whole family thing you got going on, I thought it was like a thing for you two.
Oh no, we're very advanced. We're very advanced regarding that. No.
No crypts.
No crypts. No crypts. No. Yeah. Usually, when we die, there aren't really no rights with it. We just wait it out.
Well, that sounds awfully boring.
No, like when we die, someone tends to take care of it. At least that's what happened with my grandpa. I don't know. At some point, he was there, lying dead on his bed. And then he just kind of disappeared.
What do you
I
mean
don't know.
disappeared? As in the corpse disappeared or someone carried him away?
No. The corpse took care of him of itself. He just disappeared.
Do you
Isn't
mean
that how it happened usually?
Do you mean he rotted away or
No. He just kind of went away.
yeah,
his own?
Are you sure your grandpa was really dead?
Yeah, he didn't get up and go away. He just slowly vanished. There's not really that much I can tell you regarding this. It's just he just went away. Is that I don't know. Is it that difficult to understand? No.
normally corpses don't blink out of existence. I think that's kind of our problem here.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's. I've only really dealt with death once, and it was that one time, so I don't know. Can we not talk about my dead grandparents? Please?
Question.
Is it about my dead grandparents? Oh, okay.
Is Vrana clean? As in, is there blood on Vrana?
Yeah, I would say there is. Yeah, from what I
Mhm.
remember, there will definitely be at least like splashes of blood. Not as much as Kiss and Rika, but yeah, definitely some stuff.
Yeah. So, seeing these crypts might be empty, do we want to go in? What are we doing?
I am not against the idea of, as
Of
Rika
loot.
said, taking a nap in a crypt.
All right.
Close space with only one entrance and probably nothing dangerous inside sounds like our best option here.
I would also suggest going to the other ones because we haven't seen the bodies of the parents. So who knows? There might be something in there, some monsters,
Ah.
some I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
There might be something inside in the kids' crypts as well. We don't know.
You're so pessimistic.
I
Yeah,
am realistic.
They might have faked out their deaths or something.
No, there might be one of the several weird monsters in this place also taking a nap in the crypt.
Or that, yes. Well, I would take
There
a
might
nap.
be a giant rat.
Please don't. Not a
What?
rat.
Scared of rats?
No, not scared. Me rats way back.
So you're scared.
No, the first thing I ever killed was a rat.
That's true.
That and the first thing that a rat killed was almost me, so that's history. That's rapport, as they say.
I see. Trauma. Okay.
No,
You'll get
Vrana.
over it.
Okay, so choose one of the crypts, please. Do you think the three of us will fit in one?
Erika kind of dances around Kiss and goes towards the one at the top. And then she just waves her hand like, come on, come on.
So we're going for the kids ones then.
Yeah, we're so happy.
Rika sure is.
It's just the
Seems like
fighting adrenaline. You get used to it.
Okay, so Rika, sorry. In order to open this, you have to succeed on a strength athletics check.
Okay.
As you are trying to move this hugely heavy stone slab.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you use a crowbar or something like that, you will get advantage on this.
Hold on.
I do have a crowbar, if you'd like one.
Yes, please.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, advantage, right?
Yes, please.
And I can go for athletics?
Yes, it will be a strength athletics, yeah.
That is a 22, sorry.
22. Nice. You place the crowbar on the side of the slab, and you just put all of your body weight into it, and eventually you hear the slab kind of move up, and you then grab on it with your hands and just push it back, and you reveal a small 10-foot long chamber with a coffin inside.
Okay. Can the three of us sleep inside for an hour or something?
I would probably say no. Yeah, you'd probably need to each go to one crypt in order for it to work.
All right.
What if one sleeps inside the sarcophagus and one sleeps on top of the sarcophagus?
In that case, I'll allow for 2 of you to spend some time in the crypt, but the 3 of you would be definitely a push.
And maybe one more in the corridor.
You could have one in the corridor if you wanted.
Rika is Loki. She's studying the walls. She's like amped up. She just is not going to sleep anytime soon.
All right. You seem energetic. Do you want to keep watch while I try to get my shit together? You see Kiss and like his eyelids are so heavy. It looks like he's gonna fall asleep anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit right here, right where I am, and just, I don't know, I'll start to clean myself, press the digitation, and just do whatever I need to get myself settled for a while.
When you clean yourself, Rika she sees you doing it, and she comes up to Vrana a little bit, watches as you get clean, and then she leans over, takes one hand, runs it through the blood on top of her, and then she smears it all over Vrana's face, and then she goes, "You know, you look better with the blood, best to keep it."
I am kind of starting to hate you, but that's fine. I'll just do it again. It's okay. I can do this indefinitely, and I'll also cast prestidigitation on yourself. So you get clean, and then I get clean, and then the floor around us gets clean. All
She
of that.
Visibly disappointed when she looks down at herself.
This is Vrana's villain origin story.
Blood stains so much. Do you have any idea how hard it is to clean it?
Yeah, and I'll spend some
okay,
time. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I'll also spend some time like making sure that Mr. Cotton is clean, and that my coat that was all wrangled up is very. I'll try to like hang it somewhere and try to get it very, very nice and very almost ironed looking and very fresh and smelling of lavender and all of that. Essential oils all around. Yeah. I'll easily take an hour doing if I can.
Rika looks
Sure.
more disgusted every second that goes on as she sees him do this.
How long would you like to rest for?
Do we want a short rest?
Yeah, like Kiss is gonna be fine on a short rest, I think. I get basically all my stuff back with a short rest, so I'm fine.
I would vouch for a short rest if possible.
Yeah.
And like while Vrana is casting a barrage of prestidigitation on himself, Kiss is gonna drag his feet to the crypt that we just opened, lay down on the sarcophagus, and just pass the fuck out for an hour.
Do you open the sarcophagus?
Oh no.
I mean, if the other two are gonna stay in the corridor, no. If we all wanted to sleep in the same room, I think he would have gone inside the sarcophagus. Otherwise, no, just on top.
No worries. Okay, so you spend 1 hour attempting to rest. I need all 3 of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
I just remembered something. Oh no.
Oh no. What did you remember?
I'll be back. So wisdom saving throw at 12.
A 10.
Which
12?
dice do I want to roll? I'm sorry, I am in dice picking paralysis. That is a that's a 7.
Okay.
I picked the wrong dice.
Rika and Vrana, you you manage to get your short rest. So go ahead and press your short rest button. Keys, you, for whatever reason, as you're trying to kind of catch a break, this chanting doesn't allow you to quite be as restful as you would like. So you can press your short rest button. However, you are starting to feel the wear and tear of battle. And so you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I'm up to max.
So mark down your character sheet.
Yes.
Which I believe is disadvantage on ability checks. For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in a second. How many dice should I roll? I'm gonna roll just.
If I'm not mistaken, you should have.
Yeah, I have 2d10s, but like my max 8
Yeah,
point
sure.
is 17, and I have 4 8 points left. So if I manage to roll a 10, I can get to max with just 1. But considering how the night started, I suppose I'm not gonna roll a 10. But
You. I will remind you that you also have potions and the like. So.
yeah, I don't wanna waste it.
No wonder wasted.
Oh, I didn't roll the dice. What? I'm gonna roll it. 1d10. Oh, that's a 6. Better than nothing.
Plus your constitution modifier.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So it's an 8. Nice. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. On short rest, you always recover your dice plus your constitution modifier. So.
Nice. Oh, hold on. Oh no, it's been too long. Never mind.
So yes, after 1 hour, you kind of come to, and what would you like to do?
You know what we should do? I just realized that I took some time. I much needed it. I took some time. I thought about it. One of the things that the nurse said was to put the bodies to rest. We saw the bodies of Rose and Thorn upstairs, and we see the crypts here, which means they are not in the crypts. So,
You're
I'm-
suggesting we go get the corpses.
come on, it would take like 5 minutes.
It would, but have you opened the... Have you checked that the coffins are empty?
Well, they were upstairs. We talked to them.
Yes, well, this feels like the kind of place where something might crawl into empty coffins.
Okay, then, open them. Check if they're empty. They should be. These two, at least.
Can she go forward and try to lift the lid?
Sure. On what do I mean? On Rose's grip.
Yeah.
The one that you opened. Yeah.
Yeah.
You place your fingers, and it's like this kind of normal looking as coffins go, but it is made of sort of marble, or is it? Yes. Yeah, made of marble. And you place your fingers under the crease of the coffin, and you move it. And you look inside. Coffin's empty.
See? I told you. I mean, I don't know about you, Kiss, but I really, really, really would not rather not have the spirit of a toddler on my body. So I guess
Are
this
you
would make
sure
them.
that are you sure that going back and grabbing a pile of bones and putting them in a stone box is gonna rid us of a ghost?
I think it's worth a try. Okay. I think it's worth a try. The nurse said so. We asked the nurse for help, and that's one of the things she said. Put the bodies to rest. And we didn't know what it meant at the time, but now we do. I think. Look, I'm not very smart, but well, fuck that. I am really, really smart. So this is obviously the best option right here.
I would rather do that as the last option. But, like, it seems like
It's like 5 minutes. Go up,
mood
come
change
down.
aside, mood change aside is not really causing us any problem right now. You also stopped crying, so that's a bonus.
Well, yeah, for now.
Exactly. I was about to say, for now, guess who's gonna have to hold his hand for the coming few hours we do this dungeon? I do not want to hold his hand as we are fighting things.
Also, remember,
You
I just
are-
took a nap, so right now I'm feeling much better. But that's for now.
Oh my god, he is like a baby. Oh.
I might get
you're
tired
throwing a
later.
tantrum. Let's go get a nap.
Come on, it's like 5 minutes to get this done.
It's 5 minutes that we'll rather spend making sure there's nothing else that comes to kill us.
You spent an hour sleeping. What's the problem with 5 more minutes?
The hour spent sleeping was because I needed to heal and needed to get my strength back so I can keep killing things.
In the time we're doing this back and forth, we can do the back and forth going up the stairs and back. It's one trip.
You know what? I am tired of
With
this
me,
bitching.
there are two
Let's go up.
children. Okay, let's go up. And let's go get the bodies of
Okay.
2 dead children.
At least it doesn't have
You,
a fucking glowing teddy anymore.
You make your way up the stairs back to the room where Rosenthorn's skeletons were. You grab the bones. You make your way back down. You are able to put Rose's body in the coffin. I will need a strength athletics from one of you to see if you can open Thorn's crypt.
Rika's
Actually,
leaning
I
against the
still
wall. She's
have
like,
the crowbar.
So you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, maybe not me, but you two
Yeah.
look much stronger than I do.
Kind of assume Rika was going to do it.
Keith
So
is
yeah,
not
Rika, if
that
you want.
strong. Also have disadvantage now.
Rika is leaning against the wall and she's kind of looking at her nails like, gotta ask me nicely.
Rika, can you please do this?
Where did all the enthusiasm post-fight go, Rika?
An hour ago, it was lost in a nap. Thank you for the
Yeah.
crowbar. And then she passes you and she goes and does it. And then she turns around to Vrana. See, it wasn't hard.
Yeah, you can keep it. I mean, I never use it. I don't even know why I have it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
why
sure
do you
your
have
arms
it?
would break.
I don't know why I have it. I took a bunch of shit that I saw around my house, thinking like, "Oh, this might be useful," and I just put everything in a bag and I went away on my trip. I don't know why I have a crowbar.
Well,
It just
it
happened.
is useful. It's just not a tool I would expect on a person like you.
Yeah, there's also the thing like for self-defense. The roads are kind of dangerous. There are some clients that get a bit gnarly at times, and Even though the book hits much harder, it's not that threatening. A crowbar, though. Sometimes it's a crowbar, sometimes it's a hammer. One time it was a wrench. That didn't work that well, so I just left it. I mean, the
Do you get to
crowbars.
bodily assault your clients often, Rana?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of business do you run? I thought
I
you
run
were in
nothing.
deliveries or something.
No, I'm a PR.
That means nothing to me.
Public
You're-
relations. I
You're
manage the
in-
clients. Sometimes the clients don't pay.
Yeah, but the problem here is I don't think either of us see you as hitting anyone.
Oh,
Like-
no, I never hit anyone. It's just for threatening.
I'm pretty sure you can't even lift this crowbar. How did you even take it with you?
Of course I can lift a crowbar.
With one end.
Also, it's called a crowbar. It has such a cool name. Come on.
Deflecting. Okay, so he can't. Let's open up this other coffin.
Roll me a strength athletics check with advantage, please.
Yeah. That is a 13.
13. You place the crowbar in the same sort of in a similar place where you've put put it for the other crypt. You place your weight on it. Opens up. And inside is a very similar looking coffin.
Is this one thorns?
This would be thorns, yes.
So yeah, I'm going to lay Thorn's bones. Oh no, I need to open up the coffin first. Yeah, I'm going to open up the coffin.
Open up the coffin. It's empty.
Yeah, I put the bones inside, and very harshly, I'm also going to deposit Mr. Cotton inside. I'm going to press the digitation it so it gets rid of all the blood. And yeah, I'm going to leave it inside before closing the lid.
Vrana and Kiss. As the bodies are laid to rest, the two of you feel almost like a weight lift off your shoulders. And you are pretty sure that you hear a young boy in the case of Vrana and a young girl in the case of Kiss saying the words, "Thank you," as the both of you are going to lose the traits that I've sent you last session, as you no longer are possessed by the ghosts of Rose and Thorn. And all three of you are going to gain a point of inspiration.
Woo!
Nice.
There you go. Yeah. Kiss, how do you feel? How do you feel? Did it work? Did it work for you as well?
Kiss is gonna slowly turn his head towards you and tilt it and look at you with very, very wide eyes and go, "Brother?" No, yeah, I'm fine. I feel like shit, but I'm fine.
Not gonna lie, you got me, but I'm fucking. Let's go. Whew. Okay, no, this is not who I am. Let's go then.
Yeah, for a second there, I missed the prissy voice.
No, I feel like a new person. Okay, so what now? Do you want to go to the other crypts, see if they're empty, see if the parents are there, or maybe not profanate anything and just try and, I don't know, go somewhere. We need to kill the monster, right?
I just wild theory, but I have the suspicion that if we find the parents, they're probably gonna be in the room where all the chanting is coming from, probably on the floor with a dagger in their chest. I think.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, good one. There you go. So, do we want to go to where the zombies were?
It's the only way forward, really.
Oh no, there are a couple of things we can go back. There seems to be more things up the corridor. And yeah. There's also some stairs near this room. Do you want to explore? What do we do? You're the adventurers. Let's go.
I'd say let's stick to one path, and if we find a dead end, we just come back. So let's
Right.
just go.
Good plan. Rika kind of pushes past Frana as well, and she's like, "You're not ever going in the front again. I've seen you
Oh,
get
no.
real fucking squishy."
Yeah. Not going in the front. That's a good idea. Yeah. Also, not an adventurer, so I have no idea what I'm doing. You can go in front if you want.
Really, you've gotten very good with that book.
Rika, should we maybe sandwich him? I go in the
Good
front, you stay in
plan.
the back.
I like that idea.
So the squishy's in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Or do you want to go in front?
Nope.
All right.
Go right ahead.
Fine by me.
Which way are we going?
I think Keith is gonna proceed the direction the zombies came from.
Oh, down, right?
Yeah.
West, yes. Yeah. It is a tight corridor. And Kiss, as you move around the corner here, you come to a sort of crossroads in a way. To the north, you see that there are some stairs going down, and the ghostly chanting that you've heard throughout the dungeon is noticeably louder coming from that direction. Coming from the north, so from down here. The corridor continues to go west and also south before the one going south turns west as well, and then the one going west turns south. Almost as if they would meet.
This place is a damn labyrinth.
That it is. Just follow anywhere.
Kiss is gonna go south just to check what he sees.
Okay. As you head south, this room. Let me just put the camera in place. This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in his right hand he holds a smoky grey crystal orb. The room has exits in the west and north walls. Chanting can be heard coming from both of them, but obviously noticeably more coming from the north entrance. The individual that you see got gaunt features, kind of a swept back shoulder length hair, and underneath the cloak you can tell that perhaps there is some sort of armor kind of disguised, and there is also a sword in a scabbard by the belt.
And there is a portrait, right? Or
It is a statue. It is a
Okay,
tall
statue.
statue.
Is it the same one as we saw in the portrait? The same man?
No.
No?
This is a different individual. You do, however, notice that the cloak that he's wearing seems to be perhaps of a... Everyone roll me intelligence checks.
That's a 12.
19.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4, because I still have disadvantage.
You do. So Rika, you will definitely pick up on this. The cloak that he is wearing. Let's do the other way around. The cloak that the zombies were wearing seems to be a sort of imitation or a lesser recreation of the cloak that this individual is wearing. You rolled a 19. Is that what you rolled? Rita,
Yeah.
Sorry. 19. That's quite high. There is definitely some form of connection or maybe rank of these two.
While the other two are, I suppose, are looking at the statue, Case is gonna focus more on the skeletons to see any details that like piques their interest. Like, I don't know what race they are, if they have some like marks on their bones that indicate they were wounded somehow, or if they just starved to death, something like that.
I suppose roll me a... I suppose it'll be a medicine check. Or nature check.
I'll take medicine.
Medicine.
Why am I trying? No, that's a 5.
The bodies have... Well, I'll tell you that this sort of analysis of these bodies lets you know that they've been here for a long time. And that they seem to be dead as you approach, but you can't really tell like what they belong to. They all seem to belong to the same type of creature, if it helps. Vaguely humanoid. It's difficult to say. They look like human skeletons, but beyond that, you can't know anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do we gather from this? Anything?
Seems like those zombies were. Look quite like this one, just not as
Yeah.
well done.
Also, who's that guy? You think he's the monster we're fighting?
I feel like it's the owner of the house. I don't know, the wolf motif keeps popping up.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Does it have
owner-
any inscription or something, Mr. DM-san? Like the statue?
No. There's no inscription at all.
All right.
Everyone roll me a religion check.
Mhm.
Religion.
Yes.
At disadvantage, or
Just normal. Apart from Kiss, who's rolling at disadvantage.
It's
Five.
a no
Oh,
for me,
Kiss.
unsurprisingly.
17.
Kiss, I'll let you roll this specifically with advantage, so normal roll.
So normal. Do I just roll again or do I pick the... Okay.
Just roll again.
That's a 15.
15, 17, and Verana, what did you roll?
Like a 5.
Okay. Yeah, religion isn't really your style.
I'm looking for
but this was actually-
something, but
Yeah, but this was actually a roll more for kind of a cultish vibe. Both of you, both Rika and Kiss, from the way that the statue is made, the way the statue is built, the dedicated room to it, the space that it occupies within the house/dungeon, you think that this is some form of that the room you find yourselves in is some form of shrine. So whoever this individual is, it seems that it was at some point worshipped in some way, shape, or form by some individuals inhabiting in here. Which Rika, it then clocks the understanding that the motif of the cloak seems to be all to recreate this individual's cloak.
yeah. Well, there's an inscription. There's no way of knowing who this is. I mean, do you want like a bone? Because if don't, there's not really much to do here. Does the wolf have like the mouth open?
Yeah, just kind of like slightly ajar.
Can I put a femur in its mouth?
Sure.
Yeah, I just do that. Just that. Nothing else. Good boy.
As you grab a femur and you put it in its mouth, from the sort of orb placed in the individual hand on the statue, there's like a swirl that occurs within it, and you are very familiar with this due to some of the magic that you've been casting. You feel like around you, and because you're so in tune with this sort of like that type of magic, your dark vision allows you to see in this room in shades of grey, but it allows you to see. But as you're like suddenly looking at this orb, it just seems like the orb just gets darker. And it seems like that darkness descends almost in front of you. And that darkness has a shape suddenly. The shape of a human with a shaved head and seems to be maybe like a cloak in front of you. Where are there is something that appears. This is. Let me just edit this. As a shadow forms in front.
Oh.
And I am going to need everyone in a second to roll some initiatives, please.
Oh.
By
I
the way,
just wanted
Sima, you're sharing your screen in voice chat.
Oh, no.
You might want to turn it off.
It shouldn't be. It should be the other one.
Yeah, it should be the other
Be
one.
this one.
I see,
Can you see the?
the preview of a full map, and I'm not looking.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's odd.
Nah, that's fine. It's
Uh,
okay.
Okay.
It's good now.
Change windows. Yeah, there should be always that. It shouldn't be anything else.
Okay, so initiative.
Initiative +3. Let's fucking go. Damn.
Roll an 18.
14.
21. Let's go.
Cool. That should be sorted. Great. Was that 18, Rika? Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So in that case, Vrana, where would you?
So as it forms, I'll obviously get quite scared, and the first thing that I'm just going to bonk it. I think it's the only thing that I can really do with the Tome of Bonk. So that is, that's not bad. That is a 21 to hit.
So anyone hits?
Yeah. So yeah, as it appears, I'll just swing out of pure reaction my tome, and I'll deal. It's a 6.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
Cool. You, like almost by instinct, grab the book, whack this creature. The book kind of passes through the creature.
Yeah.
As then it kind of reforms, kind of takes the shape away and then reforms back. As you deal some damage, but not as much as you thought.
Yeah. I guess.
You didn't really feel any feedback, so you don't really know how much. You definitely think you've hit it, but.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to just like go to this side or like this. I'll just put my book in front of me or something, or even better, I'll pass through it as I'm hitting,
Nice.
and then and then I'll just say like, I just wanted to give a bone to the doggy, and I'll put the book in front of me, and I'll end my turn.
Great. Next up is Rika.
She's first of all, she's just gonna watch Vrana do his thing and then drag a hand across her face and say, you know, if he dies, I think I might throw a party. It's on the fence, but and she will try to hit it. Let's see. Takes her short sword out.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. That is an 11 to hit.
An 11 to hit. As you go to stab it, it's quite hard to discern, like, because Vrana ran through it, it's quite hard to discern, like, where the actual shadow begins and where the shadows of the room are. So you go for a stab, and you get nothing. You don't feel any impact. As you then recoil, and the shadow is kind of still there, you missed your attack.
Okay.
With an 11.
Okay, the second one.
Yeah, go for it.
Another 11. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of just breathe and go for another one, and unfortunately, it just passes through you, passes through the creature, missing.
Alright, that's her turn.
All right. It is now the Shadow's turn. It is going to... I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 6 is going to attack Rika. Sorry, 1 to 3 is what I meant, not 1 to 6. I rolled a 3. So it's going to attack you, Rika, as it's going to sort of just reach out towards you with its hand, it seems to be. And let's roll that. And that is going to be a 14 to hit you.
Misses.
Great. As it kind of reaches out, but you pull back just enough so that it doesn't reach towards you. And it misses its attack. So that's that. Kiss, it is your turn.
Yes, please save us.
Question: is the room completely dark, or are there light sources somewhere?
There are no light sources in this room.
Okay. In that case, I feel like Kiss is gonna try something. Let me actually read what this is. I need to touch the object. Okay. I think Kiss is gonna walk on this side and touch the bone inside the wolf's mouth, and is gonna cast light on it to see how the shadow reacts.
You go and you grab the wolf's bone, and you cast light. The room is now illuminated. What's the color of your light?
I think it's like greenish, and sometimes they're like, sometimes it turns more on the on a golden kind of hue, but it stays on the green area of the spectrum.
Nice. As you cast this kind of light onto the room, you see that the creature doesn't react any different. The statue does, though, as from within the crystal orb another shadow just floods out for next to you.
No.
Well, Kiss is gonna look behind them and go, well, I wasn't expecting that. And they're gonna take out their weapon and I think just wait, because that was my action and I cannot use bonus actions to attack.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that is cool. In that case, that is the end of the round. We go back to Verana. There are now 2 shadows among your 2 companions as well.
Yeah.
You can see the room though. You can see quite clearly.
Yeah. That's very good. I'm going to. Do I have advantage to bonking now?
You do have advantage.
Yeah, then I'm going to try and bonk. Yeah, that's a 20.
That hits.
So I'm a bonk. 7.
7. Once are you attacking the same one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah, great. So yeah, likewise the ooh, this is the first time we've had this. I'm gonna round damage up.
Okay.
So yeah, so you don't deal as much damage as you think.
Mm-hmm.
As your book once again passes through, and the creature reforms back up quite quickly.
Okay, and I'll say like, first one is my bad. Please stop touching the statue. We need to get the fuck out of here, please.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope. I'll stay still.
It is your turn. Sorry, Rika, it's your turn.
Please take care of this one.
I'm trying. They go right through.
I am very small.
She tries again with both her swords, the same one.
Go for it.
An 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
And it will be a 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Yeah, as you this time see the creature clearly, everything's illuminated, you slash at it. You do feel some resistance on this attack, as if like feel some feedback on you. It's not like you're just slashing at the air. As you pass the sword through and the creature kind of reforms, but it's taking a lot longer to get back together, as this creature is considered bloodied now, and it's kind of like falling off the shape, and it's almost like it's trying to force itself not to be just a blob of shadow.
Okay, so she twists her other sword and tries again. That is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yeah, roll damage.
And that is 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Oh, so close. Yeah, you slash once again, almost like 2 slashes almost in a row, and the creature is now barely keeping its shape up, but it's still there, still in front of you, and very much has its sight on you. Anything else on your turn?
She just groans in frustration. That's it.
Is it piercing?
It's piercing or slashing.
Yeah, I'm just dodging it on the other side.
Great. So it's now the Shadow's turn. It's going to be the one next to Kiss first who's going to try and attack. That would be a 11 to hit.
Misses.
Right. And then that's the end of its turn. And then the other Shadow is going to try and attack Rika with a natural 1.
Yeah.
So it misses, and it goes for you, Rika. And I'm going to say the I'm gonna say like at that point is when you go for your second slash because it's all happening at the same time,
Mhm.
and like as you slash through the hand that it had, it kind of like the hand just recoils back and it can't quite form enough to attack to reach out to you.
Mhm.
So it is Kiss's turn.
Kiss is gonna look over. He's gonna face the new shadow and look over their shoulder a little bit, see the condition the first shadow is in, and say, "You two got them, right?" And he's gonna attack the shadow number 2.
No, I very much don't have this.
Disadvantage, I suppose, right?
No, attacks are not the same as ability checks.
Are they not?
No. Attacks are only like at 3 points
I
of
think it's
exhaustion or
3
something.
points. Yeah.
All right. Then it's a math 23 to hit.
It's
So that's. I was reading the crossbow. Why does my crossbow do more damage? Never mind. 2d4 plus 3, which is 9 points of slashing damage.
nice.
And
As you slash, creature reforms back up real quick.
yeah, and like Kiss is gonna do their usual of attacking with one end of their blade and then spinning it around and coming back on from the different diagonal again.
You spin that blade right round, right?
I am gonna use my thingy for the first time. I was waiting for this. I have knowledge from a past life.
You
So-
do. You do have
I suppose I can use them on
Ooh.
attacks, right?
suppose
Yeah,
so,
I
yeah.
should.
Let's
No,
say
it's
so.
ability check that uses a skill. Never mind.
You do, however, have an inspiration.
I
You
do have an
you
inspiration.
should use.
Should I waste it here?
Nah.
So I'm going to say that on your second attack, as the creature is still reforming, it kind of just almost like hugs your blade and travels with it before like spinning above it and then falling down in front of you again.
Yeah.
Um,
It was a 10, by the way, so it doesn't hit this.
yes, that does
Yeah.
miss. Anything else on your turn?
That was my action, bonus action, and that's gonna give me an opportunity attack. I guess Keith is gonna, while doing their attacks, Keith is gonna spin around the shadow to kinda try to kite it between themselves and Rika without leaving its range, its like attack range.
You will get an attack of opportunity from the other shadow, however.
Oh,
The one engaged with Rika.
alright.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Just hits.
Great. So that's going to be 6 points of necrotic damage as you feel this hand reach out to you, this shadow reach out to you, and latches onto your shoulder, and you just feel like this pulse of energy and almost life. Your life was being sucked out of you, and you feel like everything that you carry is slightly heavier as you lose, as your strength score gets reduced by 2.
What?
Oh no.
Hold on now. Hold on.
I forgot shadows did that.
Hold on. Is that a
Shadows?
permanent thing?
You can certainly roll an Arcana check after combat, or you can waste your turn to roll an Arcana check if you want to try and figure it out. But yeah, it got reduced by 2. Vrana, that brings us up to you.
Yay! I'm going to bonk.
Go for it.
No
longer has advantage though.
Rika
Well,
is.
I suppose if you move up there, yeah, that's fine.
What?
Yes.
Do I not have Rika on the other side?
You do now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm going to attack. Let me see, please. This one's cocked. Yeah, so it's 20. Dirty 20.
It's
And with my Tome of Bonk, I deal 4 damage.
correct. As you bring your book down on the creature, Rika, you have been fighting this creature for a couple of seconds now, and all of a sudden, there is something that descends from the top and just seems to just split this shadow in two and disappear. And where there was like just a complete blob of darkness, now stands Vrana, as the creature is dead.
Yeah.
He had exactly 2 hit points left.
Oh, good. Yeah, then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get like right here. I'm gonna get away. They'll say, can we please handle the other one and just get the fuck out of here?
That was the plan.
And please get to it.
Rika, it is your turn now.
Right. Gonna turn around to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. She rolls 26 to hit.
26 does hit for sure, yeah.
And that's not a natural 20.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
That is a natural 20, yeah.
There you go.
So, roll your double damage, please.
Alright. That
8
is
points.
8 points, yeah.
Nice.
There
as
you go.
as you turn around, slash down on this creature. And it is now struggling to reform after that first attack. It kind of caught it by surprise. So yeah.
She flips the
Yeah.
other sword. And
Yeah.
an 11 to hit. Oh.
And 11 is just going to miss as it kind of like now pays attention to you. And once again, as you go for a stab with your sword, it kind of like almost opens up a hole. And then once your sword is up, it just reforms back, making your attack a miss. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, it is now the Shadow's turn. It is going to attack the last creature that attacked it. So it's going to attack with an 11 to hit.
There you go.
Bad rolls. So that's its turn. Kiss, it is your go.
Kiss is gonna slump against the wall with their shoulder for a second, and then like get back up, shake their head, and attack. Keep attacking the shadow.
Go for it.
That's a 14. Did
That hits.
so that's a nice. 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points
I
of
rolled
slashing
2
damage.
4s and I have a +3.
Woo!
And they're gonna go again.
11 points.
That's not gonna-
That's going to be 6. Yep.
Yeah, no, the second one is a 9.
A 9 does hit, but your first attack, just massive slash onto it. And the creature is now just barely the shape of a humanoid at the moment. It's literally on its last legs. Anything for the
I'd
turn.
say that like for the second hit, one of Keith's knees just give up a little bit, and they trip, and they miss their attack, and they lean against the wall again, and goes, don't let them hit you. Oh
Nice.
God! And I think that's
that brings us
gonna
to
be.
brings us to the top of the initiative order with Vrana.
Okay, and Vrana is going to go in a little bit. Scream out something along the lines of, "How have you not taken care of this yet?" And he's going to extend his fingers and hush a firebolt at it.
Go for it.
With a 16.
A 16 hits.
There you go. And he hits with not a percentile. There you go. 1.
1 point of fire damage. As you shoot this firebolt, and it kind of impacts the creature, and for a moment, it seems like the creature just like engulfs the firebolt, and then suddenly just starts like glowing from the inside, and then eventually just seems like the shadow itself just burns up from the inside. It had 1 hit point.
Yay!
As it kind of just the darkness of it just becomes this faded orange, and then eventually it's just burning bright yellow for a moment before it just dissipates completely.
Can't believe that Vrana is the only one that's not an adventurer, and is the one that's making more kills in the campaign so far.
Yeah. And he's going to... Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
He's going to throw you one of those, like, blowing out finger guns. Can we get out of here now? Please. I changed my mind. I don't want to look around. I just want to... I mean, even the dogs are shit here. Can we just go?
Yeah, dogs are dead, if you hadn't noticed.
Well, yeah, out of this room, please. Not in here. Whatever we do, not in here. Let's just go. Bad doggy. Are we going here? Where are we going?
I guess we go back the way we came from.
There's a door in here. Do you want to... Are you alright?
No.
Okay. There's a door in here. Do you want to check this door or just go back? We still haven't figured out where we're going.
Up to you, boss.
No.
You're the one doing the killing.
Oh, yeah. No.
I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's go through the door then.
All right behind you.
No, not behind you. In front of me. Remember, I'm the ham.
Sure.
Rika shoves Vrana out of the way and goes in front instead.
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
While we walk, Keith is gonna like crack his neck and use their second wind to regain a little bit of health.
Nice.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 2. That sucks. It's fine. Beep.
Okay. Rika, are you opening the door?
Yes, but very quietly, if possible.
Okay. You place your door. You place your hand on the handle of the door, and you try to open it. Seems to be locked.
Okay. So we just go back then?
Yeah, unless anyone has any lockpicks. No.
Not really my thing.
Yeah. I don't really want to stay here any longer. Let's just go back. There are a lot of ways to go.
Rika, as you start to make your way back, is when you realize that you suddenly are trying to walk, but your arm is fully extended because your hand is still stuck to the door.
Oh, of course it is. Fuck.
And as you look over, you just see that in the place where the doorknob was and the keyhole was, there are now teeth starting to form. As this thing is ready to snap at your wrist. And that's where we're going to take a break.
I'm sorry, a mimic at level 2!
Oh.
I'm just
Right off
running
the bat
this.
like this!
I'm just running it as it's written, mostly.
Oh god!
Yeah, let's go for a break, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
I'm going to
Nice.
cry. Yeah. See you.
See
in a
ya,
second.
be right
In a
back.
I'm a cry.
Hello, welcome back. We are going to jump straight in. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Again! It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah,
24
it's been
minutes.
5
Oh
minutes.
yeah, that's accurate.
24.
That's a 10 for
Nice.
me.
6.
Oh dear.
Do I need to
Alright.
roll initiative with disadvantage?
Initiative is an ability check, so
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
So I just roll again. Is it gonna fuck up your thingy? Your initiative tracker?
No, it's fine. I can just change it.
Okay.
If I should update, I think.
Okay, yeah, it's 10.
I'll have to roll again because I also
Um,
didn't roll with disadvantage.
You don't have
Sorry?
a point of exhaustion, though.
20.
Yeah, you don't have a point of exhaustion.
I roll a disadvantage because I
You
have
don't
a
have-
point of exhaustion.
Oh, okay. Then it's fine. Then it's still 24.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. That means we start with you, Rika, as you notice that your hand is about to get bitten off, by the lack of a better word.
She's gonna say, I'm so sick of this shit, and try to get her sword right in there.
Get in there. Go for it. I should say you are grappled, so your movement is 0, but that's the
Yep.
only thing that you have.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Alright. That is 6
Ooh.
piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah, you get your sword right in there, dealing the full blunt of the damage. As the teeth kind of like quiver a little bit. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I will allow you to use a bonus action to do weapon fighting, because it doesn't impede you. The grappled condition doesn't really impede you to do that, so you could just do it again.
Yeah, but she can't use her other weapon because one hand is stuck, right?
I mean, yeah. I would allow you to like do twice as if you're doing do a weapon.
Oh, okay.
The kind of like the like holding onto the hand was more like a flavor thing.
Oh, okay, sure.
So you can
Alright,
still
then I
you can still
will-
go for two
Roll twice.
whacks.
Wiggle it in there. And that's a 12 to hit.
A 12 just hits. 12 is the armor class.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah.
Good.
Ooh, that's a 10 damage.
Nice.
hey, nice.
That's real good.
Go for it.
10 damage.
You did what,
Damn.
like 16 damage this turn?
Yeah. Big
Damn.
damage. Yeah, really good. You just go for one strike, and then for the second one, you kind of like put your shoulder into the pommel of your sword and kind of just dig it slightly deeper. Very nice. Anything else on your turn? You can't move.
That's it.
Great. So that is the mimic's turn, and the mimic is going to go for a bite attack on you as these teeth are just going to close in. For a... Man, you guys are getting so lucky this evening. That rolled a 10, dude.
We need
As
it.
when it goes to bite you, your sword is still in place, so it can't get the bite in. It just hits on the sword and then recoils back at the metal. It is its turn. Kiss, we're on you. Vrana, you're up next.
Can I even get into the hallway and try to attack it? Is there even
Nope.
enough space for me to do so?
You cannot.
Yeah.
You could try a ranged attack.
Moral support.
I
Oral support.
am gonna attempt probably a stupid thing.
Oh no.
Because, like, we saw there were two corridors and they kinda looked like they were leading in the same place.
Yeah.
No.
So I wonder if I can just circle around and get on the other side of the door.
Hey, you can certainly try.
You know,
So-
when the DM smiles, you know that's a bad fucking idea.
I guess. I cannot do anything because the wizard is in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I can get out. Just give me
I need
a
to wait for your
turn.
turn, I guess.
You can prepare or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Do the help action.
I am gonna hold my action. But like, even if I hold my action, Rika is in there. I don't know if I don't think I can do a melee attack anyway. I think
Yeah,
Rika is the only one
melee
that
would be
can actually melee the mimic right now.
From this side, yes, pretty much.
How funny would it be if around on the other side of the room is just there is just full of enemies and I just go there alone? It's incredibly funny as a concept. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
is
do it.
one way to find out. Yeah, go for it.
Yep. Kiss is gonna dash and go on and try to go on the other side.
Okay, go for it. I think you can make it all the way. I think.
Why can I not move
5,
my
10,
character?
15,
Ah.
20, 25, 30,
Okay, this
35,
Yep.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can't quite make it all the way, actually. Yeah, you can make it there.
Do I see anything?
That's your 60 feet of movement.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry. So yes.
Yeah.
Just another. It keeps going.
Yeah. Do I want to action search for this?
Yeah, you could action search to dash again.
I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna do it. How many?
I'm going to open the door. Just are you doing? Are you dashing?
Yes.
So I'm going to open the door just so the camera can see.
Actually-
the door is still effectively closed.
Okay, I can only move again if I dash. Right? I cannot do action surge and move normally because I'm already.
No.
Okay, so I have to dash. Okay.
No, so you'd use your action on action dash to dash again. On action
Okay.
search to dash again.
So
right.
yeah, I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna go on. Kiss is gonna go on the other side of the door, and just shout out, to Rika, on the other side. To let her know that they're there. And that's my
Cool.
turn. I cannot do anything.
And yeah, and the room you entered, Kiss, seems to be an antechamber of some sort. There is a crude table and 2 crude chairs. Some sort of candelabras dotted across the room, and there is a chandelier suspended above the table in the middle of the room. And the table itself has an empty clay jug and 2 clay flagons atop it, with the candlesticks standing in 2 corners. Candles since melted away, so yeah, from the metal you just see this burnt, melted wax dropping in several shapes and forms. But yeah, and then you see the back of the mimic. And yeah, it seems this kind of like amorphous creature from the back.
All right.
You can see its
Great.
butt.
You can see its butt. On your, and then after you, it is Vrana. Rika, you're on deck.
Yay! And I'm going to extend my hands. The book is going to flip itself open very, very quickly, pages turning, and fingertips are going to start burning, and I'm throwing a firebolt at it.
I'm gonna say, because of the way that you guys are currently, that the creature's gonna have half cover.
Okay. That's fine.
That's nice.
Ooh, natural 19. That's 25.
Ooh,
Nice.
25 does hit, even with a +2 to the AC.
Yeah. So that is a where are the d10s? There you go. 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage, yeah, nice. As it shoots Vrana, Rika, just from the top of your shoulder, you just feel this heat as this fireball just gets shot just above your shoulder, impacts the creature in front of you as it kind of like recoils slightly. Anything else on your turn, Vrana?
No, I'm going to stay right there.
Rika, it is your turn.
Rika's gonna not even look back. She's just gonna yell at him, "If you set me on fire, I will strangle you myself."
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I've done this like 10 times now.
You've been hitting things with a book.
Yeah. And it works.
That's up to interpretation. She's gonna try to slash again. Let's see. Oof. That is a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
Does it? Yeah, go for it.
Ooh-wee.
And that is a 9 damage.
Nice.
There you go.
Amazing. Yeah, as with that hit, as you pull your sword back, you just see this like dark purple liquid embedded in your sword and dropping to the floor. As it's now, that liquid is also like dropping from what is effectively the mouth of this creature, as this creature is considered bloodied.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
second
attack.
hit.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a 25 to hit.
That
Nice.
hits. My God.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yes,
Rika
the
took it
nail.
personally.
Yeah.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Vrana, you're just seeing Rika like with the sword, almost like just like stabbing at this thing constantly.
Backhanding
Let me
it.
go. Great. Anything else on your turn, Rika?
That's it. She's just looking more crazed by the second.
Yeah, there's definitely like some of the blood of the mimic is just splattering onto your face. And, like
Oh,
you just
God.
keep on stabbing. It's
She's
slightly-
gonna yell back. She's gonna say, "If you cast prestidigitation on me again, I swear to you, I will wipe it all over you the next month we see."
I don't answer.
It's just like the blood is a medal.
Yeah.
Great. It's gonna try and bite you. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hey, I get to do things.
You already
I get
stole
to
2 points of my strength. What
I
more
get-
do you want?
Yeah, I get to do a lot of things actually. That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Oof.
I felt that.
As you just feel like the teeth just like sink into your wrist, and you definitely feel like it's gone way deeper than it had any right to do. And then you just feel like on the wrist where it bites, you just feel it like the only thing I can mention is like someone is almost like running their nails on your like under your skin, as you just feel burning around you. You're going to take 2 points of acid damage on top of that.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's
Um,
looking a little crazed, and she's also looking like she's about to just slash off her own arm.
It is an option. Kiss, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I suppose I hear pain screams from the other side. So
Well, you
this is-
hear screams. It's like, whether they're crazed or painful.
There will be Vranas.
I heard talks about prestidigitations and stuff. Kiss is gonna take out their blade and try to stab the door, but like somewhere where they don't risk of like poking the blade through and actually hitting Rika, so they're gonna hit a little bit on the side to where the handle is. That's a 19 to hit.
Technically, you're rolling this with advantage, and technically, Rika should also have been rolling with advantage. But yeah, because you are flanking the creature. Sorry, I completely forgot about that.
And the other one was a 2, so yeah. Whatever was the first one?
The first one hits, yeah.
So it's 2d4 plus 3. It's 11 points of slashing damage again. And
yeah, from your side, you also just like wherever you stab and then you pull back, you just see like it's oozing now. This purple liquid is just oozing out of this creature. And Rika, yeah, I'm gonna say that you definitely saw like a pointed blade just like leave the middle of the door and then pull back.
Yeah.
And
She's
I'm
really
gonna
struggling.
do it again. Spin around, slash. That's a advantage. That's a 20 to hit.
It's
And that's only one. That's 4 points of slashing damage.
nice. Yeah, just another slash, another gash, another like torrent of ooze just falling down the back of this mimic. Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it. I'm gonna say just for flavor, Kiss is gonna like kick the door, being like, "Let her go, damn it!"
Nice. Vrana, it is your turn.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing.
Go for it.
Because spell slots are a thing of the past.
We can
means
stop
I
in
have
the middle
none.
of this place, right?
Yeah, I used to have spell. Yeah, I used to have spell points. What are they now? Ooh, that's a 14.
14 just hits with the bar.
There you go.
Nice. Roll your damage.
And come on. A 2.
Oh man.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate firebolts.
Yeah, as you shoot it, and I'm gonna say, Rika, you definitely feel like you definitely feel the sensation of like opening an oven door, and you just get like the blast of hot air as that firebolt is even closer to you this time around.
Yeah, what happens is
Some of her hair are just like singeing.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
of your hair's just
if-
singeing, yeah.
if you look slightly to the left, there's just a hand right there. With the fingertips still kind of sizzling, or just with a bits of mist coming out of them, or smoke.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He turns to the side a little bit. I will snap those off.
As you're kind of like seeing two hands at this point
Yeah.
because you're so like low.
Yeah. You can't do it. You're almost dead.
Rika, it is your turn. Speaking of which,
Right. She's gonna go a little insane.
yes.
That's a 19 to hit.
Technically with advantage, so roll again.
Oh yeah, technically
See
with
if you
advantage.
get a natural 20.
24.
If it still hits, yeah.
All right.
Still hits.
Let's see. That is a 7 damage.
Rika, how do you want to do this?
There you go.
Hey.
She looks like there's tons of adrenaline running through her, but she also looks like she's about to pass out. So she just grabs one of her one of her swords and twirls it, just for the flair of it, and then starts stabbing and dragging and twisting until there's nothing left of the door, and she's just heaving afterwards. She's almost on her knees, and then when it turns into a puddle, she turns around to Vrana and she goes, "You know what? I could have been barbecued. I wasn't barbecued. Thank you. Can you also do that a little bit further away from me next time?"
Well, I didn't really have the space for it, okay? I was trying to not really save you. I couldn't care less, but I mean, I do care a little, but
I
okay.
can feel the
I
love
was trying
radiating from
to
you.
make you not dead, baby.
Maybe. I held your hand while
How
you were
bad?
sobbing.
How bad is she looking at this point?
She's looking horrible.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey! Don't worry about it. Give me your hand.
Absolutely not.
Come on, you held it. You held mine when I needed the most. Now it's your turn. Come on,
Why?
trust me.
I would never trust you as far as I could throw you.
Do you want to trust me?
No.
Maybe in the future?
Depends on if you singe my eyebrows off again or not.
Okay, then give me your hands now.
She, has a big old sigh and she's kind of shaking. And she puts one hand in yours.
And when she does that, I'll cast Healing Hands. And you'll basically feel through your through your arm, like I guess the arm that was mostly bitten. You'll just feel it at the same time warm, but also very smoky. You get a sensation all throughout your body that is quite strange, and you heal for 6 hit points.
Nice.
She heaves another sigh and then she stands up just a little straighter, pretends she's perfectly okay.
You feel better now?
Much better, all fixed. Thank you. Maybe you're useful for something.
You look like shit, Rika.
That's also up for interpretation.
I can see the tendons in your wrist.
Maybe that's just flair.
No.
Mr. DM, now that we're here, how is the choir sounding?
Yeah, from where you're standing, you can definitely tell that it's coming from the east area, from the east corridor. But still difficult to discern what the words are.
Okay. Can we get to the choir now? Get this done with. Maybe, I don't know, Rika, do you want to check a potion?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I still have a potion.
We should save them though.
Yes, but
you look like your arm is very close to falling off.
I did best that I can.
Yeah.
So I gave you a little bit, but that's not much.
she's visibly doubting. Like, she doesn't want to take it.
We could take another break.
Let's maybe not do that. I mean, I really need to get out of here. So let's just do what we can to get out of here as soon as possible.
For once, actually, I agree.
Yeah.
But you need to be patched up, Rika.
Mm,
Do you still
Or,
have the?
well, do what you want.
Do you still have that extra?
I do.
See, we got an extra. Come on, you're more useful alive.
I am alive. And I am patched up. What do you mean?
Fine by me.
Yeah. Maybe follow the sound now.
Seems like the most straightforward option. And Kiss is gonna slowly start walking towards the sound, which is here, right? Like
Yeah.
east is
I will say
on
that.
top.
I will say that as you're walking up there, you kind of just give like a, because of your high perception, you kind of give a glance, and this room over here seems to be some sort of like quarters, maybe a bedroom.
You want to check it out? Just take a peek.
What's the chance that the barrels that we're looking for are there?
Uh,
Why am I still looking for these damn barrels? I think.
I mean, it's just a peek. There might be something useful there. I don't know.
Let's see. Hey, maybe they have another potion of healing.
Yeah, maybe that.
So Kiss is gonna carefully walk into the room, looking around.
Hey, in this room, you see that there is a large wood-framed bed with a rotted feather mattress. There's a wardrobe. There is a pair of iron candlesticks. And there is a crate that is got the top open, and it contains 30 torches and a leather sack inside that contains 15 candles. At the foot of the bed is a footlocker.
You want to get that footlocker?
Alright. Kiss is gonna go in front of the footlocker, give it a kick, just to be sure. And if it doesn't grow teeth, it's gonna try to open it.
You see, no, it's fine. You open the footlocker, and inside there's something very interesting. There is a folded, the top of everything, there is a folded blue, sort of like this light blue colored cloak. There is a underneath that, as you take it off, there is a small wooden coffer, and I'll say that as you open that, there are 4 potions of healing inside.
Ooh.
There you go. Yes.
There is a chain shirt, as in armor chain shirt, a mess kit. There is this flask with red bubbling liquid inside. There is a rolled up leather kind of sack that, as you open, it has all these kinds of like metallic instruments that some of you might recognize as being a set of thieves' tools. There is a yellow leaded cover book not dissimilar from the books that Vrana picks up often.
Mm-hmm.
And there is also a thing that I'm trying to get a description of. If not, I will make up. Yep, there is no image of it. There is a lantern inside that seems to have at the top of it, so like this black lantern. This seems to function via oil, and at the top of it there is what appears to be the symbol of a bullseye.
The symbol of a bullseye.
Yep. Everyone roll me a investigation check.
Oh boy.
That's a 10.
That's a 9.
That's a 6.
Vrana, Rika, I'll say that you kind of pick up on this a little bit. I'll say that you noticed that the potions of healing specifically are all in different types of bottles, and all of them are written, although easily identifiable as being potions of healing, they're all written in different languages. There is one in common, one in Elvish. What languages does everyone speak?
A bunch.
Yeah, I speak a bunch of languages.
I have Elvish, Draconic, Celestial, and Abyssal.
Common, Elvish, and Orc.
Oh, I also have Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Draconic. Fun.
Yeah, one is common, one is Elvish, one is Draconic, and the other one no one can read.
But do they all spell like potion of healing?
The three that you can read, yes, they do spell potion of healing.
Okay. Can I look around everything and try to check out?
Do you want to do a vibe check?
Yeah, I want to do a vibe check. Check if anything is like magic in nature. If I can figure that out.
Yeah, sure. You can roll me an Arcana using your spellcasting modifier.
Is chainmail medium armor or heavy armor?
A chain shirt, I believe, is medium, but I'll double check that.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Wow, okay. Yes, there is a bunch of magical shit in here. The big one that you're getting is the cloak. Chain shirt is medium armor class of 13 plus dex.
All right. Yeah, sorry.
Let me just finish this. So the big thing you're getting is that this cloak is definitely magical, like innately magical. There is something that was put onto it that is giving you strong sort of protective spell vibes.
Okay.
Roll me a history check. Just on the off chance.
Yeah. Very off chance. 13.
13. I will say that you recognize what this is.
Oh.
Now that you get the feeling of what the magic is giving you. This is a cloak of protection.
Okay.
This is something that you would wear to make yourself slightly more sturdy.
Okay. All right. So as
the other thing that you're getting is the vibe. You're getting a vibe from the book. There's definitely a mixture of magics coming from it, and the green flask the green flask, both the green flask and the lantern have some magical properties. The lantern very dim. The green flask has some magical like energy coming from it, but you'd have to do a more in-depth check to see if you recognize what it is.
Yeah.
Can I give him advantage by also studying the potions to check if they remind me of something?
Sure.
Yeah.
In that case, it is going to be a medicine check
Ah. All right.
for this.
Let me go with it. 21.
21.
An
You
18
have
and a
heard-
19.
Yeah, you have heard of something that could be what this is. Well,
Mhm.
contains all the properties when you've heard of this liquid that you're looking at. There is something that you've heard in your travels and kind of the tales that are told at Crow of the
Mhm.
people that go out and come back. Of this this type of liquid that burns when exposed to oxygen.
Mhm.
Something that is created among individuals that dabble in the potion making arts. And it seems that once something or someone is engulfed in this fire, not even water will put it off.
Oh.
Nice.
Like alchemist's fire.
People call it alchemist fire.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the red one, right?
This is the green one.
Oh, the green one.
Yes.
Was there a red one as well?
I heard the red bubbly one.
Oh, sorry, I meant green because
okay.
I'm definitely not taking inspiration on Dragon's Fire from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And does the book have like scrolls or is it just a?
It has spells written onto it.
Do I recognize any of them in the midst of this?
Oh boy, here we go. I did actually check this earlier. So the first one,
Because I have so many already and I recognize none of them.
the first one you do recognize.
Yeah.
It's an illusion spell that allows you to take the shape of another individual for an hour. It is named Disguised Self.
Mm-hmm.
Or Disguise Self.
Mm-hmm.
The second one you can't read. The third one you can. It is a spell that allows you to create some sort of magical armor around you for a specific amount of time. It's mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
The one after that, you can also read. It is a spell that creates sort of glowing darts that impact an enemy and is nearly impossible to avoid. It reads Magic Missile at the top.
Mm-hmm.
The one after that you can't read. And as you turn over the page, or what it seems to be that you turned over a chapter, simply because of the way that it's kind of written. There is a spell that you open up that you can't read. However, oh no, that's not true. You can read this. But also, Rika, that kind of catches attention, that page in particular, as you realize that as you're like looking at the page, you understand some of the words that are written on it. And it seems like you could, given sort of enough time and practice, you could perhaps bring that magic onto your ways as well.
Mhm.
And it seems to be a spell that speaks of granting another creature the ability to see in the dark.
Hmm.
So it's a spell of dark vision. There are 3 more. The one after that, Vrana can read it. It is a
Mhm.
spell that allows to paralyze someone. It is hold person.
Mhm.
The spell after that you also can read. It's a spell that allows you to become invisible. It is invisibility. And the spell after that, no one can read.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I can read, and then 4 I can't read.
Yeah. Correct.
All right. I've got so much shit. Okay. Um.
Could this be stuff from all the other people OT has sent to retrieve their merchandise, or is this
I
like
guess so.
this? That is not a book a commoner would have on them.
Yeah. Well, let's say this. Kiss, do you have any thing that you can do ranged?
I can shoot a crossbow.
Okay, you got a crossbow. So maybe Keys. Maybe you take this. This is called Alchemist's Fire, okay? Basically, don't think about opening it. It just explodes into painful and fiery death when it comes in contact with air, okay? So throw it onto someone you really, really don't like. Okay?
I think both Rika and I could benefit from something like this.
Yeah,
I grab
sure,
one,
you can
grab
take
the
it.
other.
I think there's only one, right?
No,
There is only
weren't
one
they?
of them. Yeah.
Oh, only
Yeah,
one.
there's only one.
Why did I write 2? It's 1 flask.
Yeah. I'll have to keep the scrolls because I'm the only one who can fucking read them. How about I don't know, each of us get 2 potions. So
I can grab one. I still
yeah,
have
yeah.
one.
Yeah, there you go. I also got one, so why don't you partake in one right now, Rika? We have a lot.
Can she, as she grabs one of the potions that she makes sure she can read, can she extra check to make sure it's like a health potion?
Yeah. You pick up the one. I'm gonna say you pick up the one in Elvish,
Mm.
and you look at it. It appears to be a potion of healing. You kind of unscrew the top and smell it. Definitely smells like a potion of healing. This is, yeah, potion of healing through and through. It seems.
She narrows her eyes at it and then chugs it all and throws it at a wall.
Nice. Yeah, it is a normal potion of healing, so feel free to roll. I think it's 2d4 plus 4?
+2.
2d4 plus 2. Yes, the number of dice, yeah. Potion of healing. Yeah, so roll your 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
While
Then
people are splitting loot, Kiss is gonna start taking off their leather armor. It's just taking their clothes off to put the chain shirt on.
nice.
Oh, that's gonna take a little bit of time, but yeah, you can do that.
Can I get the cloak? I mean, it's a cloak of protection, I guess. I don't know if you've heard of these. This helps a little bit, and guessing as I'm the ham in the sandwich, I might be the one needing it the most because being ham, I also have the complexity of ham, so I'm very squishable. What do you think?
Go ahead, you do look like you need some extra protection.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much.
Besides, you keep stealing clothes. It's kind of on par.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, also going to put the top hat. So I'll have the top hat and the cloak on.
It's gonna take. Guess it's gonna take about 6 minutes for you to take off the leather armor and put on the medium armor.
Yeah.
But your AC is now 13 plus.
I don't
13
know if
plus
I'm
dex
doing
to a maximum of
something.
2.
I don't know if I'm doing
Amazing.
something wrong. Or to a maximum of no, wait. Because like with my leather armor I have 15, but with the chain shirt I have 16. But leather armor is 11 plus dex and chainmail is 13 plus dex. So my leather
your-
armor is giving me 1 more than my dexterity is 3. So my AC with the leather armor should be 14 instead of 15, but it gave me 15. Unless it's my scimitar. Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
your
my
scimitar.
scimitar.
So yes.
All right.
So your
Then it
AC
should give
be
me
16.
+1 as well.
No, so with the scimitar and the leather armor, you should have 15 because it's 14 plus 1. And then with the chain shirt, it should be 16 because it will be 15 plus 1.
No, it should be 17 because I have the chain shirt is 13 plus 3 is 16 plus 1 is so it should be 17.
The chain shirt only goes to a maximum of +2.
Okay.
So it's dexterity modifier maximum of 2.
Okay.
So 16. Hey, it's +1.
Yeah.
That's more than you had. Cool. Anything else that you guys would like to do here?
Did we check the lantern? Is it
We
just a
didn't.
normal lantern?
It does give off a faint magical vibe to it. I think this might be like a perma lantern or something. Like if
For the
we
purposes of experience, I'll just say that it's just a lantern that is able to consume quite a small amount of oil for a long time. So you can once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask of oil.
Yeah.
So it's the only thing. Some very minor magical property to it.
Mm-hmm.
Kill.
All
Rough
right.
plan, gang.
Do we want to keep it? Do we want to...
I say let's go for it.
Alright.
In the direction of the choir.
Indeed.
So you make your way through the room, and then you walk up the corridor, and eventually you follow down the steps. Here. Then you are just going to continue to go down. And as you stand on top of this staircase, which seems to go for about 20 feet down. So you calculate that you're about maybe 40 feet down on the ground now. It is very obvious that the ghostly chant is coming from underneath you.
Oh.
As I will start moving all of your tokens to the other part of the map. So you should be scrolling down slightly, and you'll be able to see. Here we go. Yeah, you just continue to move down, and eventually you arrive. I'll just place you in the places.
Ooh, scary.
Yes. As you arrive to this like open area, the ghostly chant emanating from here, from somewhere around here,
Mm-hmm.
fills this room. All of you understand now that there are about a dozen voices saying over and over the words, "He is ancient. He is the land. He is ancient. He is the land." Just over and over and over and over. And as you look around this room, you notice small alcoves with what appears to be kind of offerings. This seems to be a place that is gathered with small items. There are a lot of them. There is a small yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. A knife that is carved from bone. A dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel. An 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic's eye. So it's this like, it appears to be an eye that's just been polished and, for lack of a better word, solidified. A folded cloak made of human skin.
Ooh.
A desiccated frog lashed onto a stick. A bag full of bat brains. A severed finger. A 6-inch tall figurine of a mummy, its arms crossed over its chest. An iron pendant adorned with the devil's face. A shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling. And a small wooden coffer that, once you open it, you would realize that contains the ridded tongue of a direwolf. Everyone roll me religion checks.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Like, what can I roll to see what this is?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 2.
That is
2.
a 6.
13.
And
13.
I want to get rid of this disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Rika and Kiss, you are just a bit like put off by this whole situation. Vrana, you've dealt with some individuals, you've dealt with people. You're very much a people's person. You have a vague understanding of how religion works in a way. These are very clearly offerings, and this room is some sort of reliquary.
I would say touch nothing, please.
Wasn't about to touch any brains, no.
Also,
Yeah,
calls
no.
coming from you.
No, these
Yeah.
are offerings. Based on what's happening probably to the statue upstairs, the one that had a wolf that spawned shadows, I don't know, but something doesn't fit here. Let's just maybe not. Okay, let's get this over with and touch nothing, please.
Please tell yourself that too.
Yeah, I just did to everyone, myself included, and out loud. All right. Is the choir quite near us?
The sound is coming from this entrance here. There are two sort of exits to this room, but the sound is very clearly coming from down here.
All right, I'm going to grab the Mage Armor scroll, and I'm going to use it on myself,
Right.
just as a.
Awesome. Please mark Mage Armor as used.
Yeah.
As you read these words on the spell book, and as you read them, the words just disappear
Mm-hmm.
from the page. What does Mage Armor look like for you?
I would say that a very, very thick layer of, like a very shadowy, almost like his hair, like a very thick layer of shadow and light, almost in what's the name? Almost in a Damascus steel shape, just covers Vrana's body all around, and you can see that it like the shadows moves a bit like mist, and the light just kind of shines through it, like the other part.
Very nice.
Oh, I got a 16 for now.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's huge.
Mage Armor's great. Mage Armor's
Yeah.
such a good spell.
8 hours, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, whole day.
Nice.
All right. Do we want to do this?
I'd say let's still check this other hallway just to make sure we don't go into the weird cultish room and we also have people coming from behind us.
Yeah, let's
He
do so.
is ancient. He is the land. He is ancient. He is the land.
Yeah, let's go very slowly.
Yeah, Kiss is like full stealth mode going forward. Like putting their back against corners before turning them and looking past the corner before continuing.
We're going towards the
No, Kiss is going
This one.
like there's the room
The other
where
one.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
just to make sure nothing comes from behind us when we go to
Yeah,
the actual room.
Yeah, I'll sandwich.
As you move down the corridor and as you look over the corner, there is a long corridor with several partitions. And you, yes, as you kind of like look over and kind of like checking the corners, there are shackles everywhere. Onto the shackles and there are shackles everywhere that they are empty. But they definitely, this place was definitely used as a prison at some point. As you look to the end of the corridor here, there is, however, a body, the skeleton, clad in a tattered black robe, hanging from the ceiling in these shackles. And in the wall behind them, there are 4 words, sort of 2 on each side of him. And the words read, "Thou darest question him."
Okay. Now we know it's a prison. Do we really need to be here?
Some
want-
prisons may have some cool stuff. I don't know. All I see is religious fanatics.
I was just making sure that we don't get in a room full of enemies just to get more enemies stabbing us behind our back. Seems pretty empty.
Yeah. And that's a great point. That's a great
All right.
point.
Everybody ready for whatever shit show are we gonna find in the other room?
Not at all. Let's do it.
Great. Let's roll.
And we sandwich back.
As
Sandwich
you,
back.
yeah, as you sandwich back, you find that the other entrance sort of goes down, even further down slightly on the ramp. And at the end of it, there is a portcullis. The tunnel is blocked by a rusty iron portcullis. The floor around it is submerged under 2 feet of murky water.
Does it smell like water, or does it smell like something if in it that is not like, I suppose, rotting body parts? And
Does
stuff?
it smell like possible botulism?
Does it smell like possible acid? More like.
Roll me roll me investigation check or perception.
I'll take
Everyone can
investigation.
do this if they want.
Please, investigation. It's a 16.
There is definitely the scent of stale water in here. And there is definitely the scent of rotted body in here. The water itself is just water. Murky, stale, but water.
All right.
Are we doing this?
Seems like we are.
All right.
Kiss is gonna slowly approach the gate, looking on the walls if they see maybe a lever to pull to open the gate, or a hidden button or something that could actually activate the door to open it. Or if it looks like we can use the same old key. That could be
Mhm.
useful.
No. It does. You kind of like look, and it does seem like there is a wheel that opens the portcullis system, but on the other side of the wall. Over here.
Mm. And can I see inside the room?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, why not? The chanting originating from the chanting heard throughout the dungeon originates here, as you can still hear it. There are smooth masonry walls that seem to provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and you can kind of see that there is a breach in the wall to the western side. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, there are more stairs. More stairs rise to form an octagonal day that also rises above the water. There are rusty chains with shackles that dangle from the ceilings directly above a stone altar mounted on the platform. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood on top. He is ancient, he is the land. He is ancient, he is the land. He is ancient, he is the land.
Can I see anyone that could, like, the people this chanting comes from? From where I am?
No, you cannot.
Interesting
only
and
hear
also
it.
disconcerting.
All right. Come on, you can do it.
Um, can you please describe the door for me? Because you say the English word, but that says nothing for my brain. I don't know what
Sorry,
kind of door it is.
it's an iron gate,
Okay.
like a grated, one of those grated gates.
Okay. I. Can. Does it look like Keith would be able to reach the wheel by putting an arm across the hole?
No, doesn't look like it's possible. It's just out of reach.
Oh, that's gonna make noise. Let me see what I have. How loud is the choir in here?
It's pretty loud. It's echoing through the entire place. So you think you could lift it, and
No, with my
Yeah, no.
strength now, I cannot.
you think it's possible to lift it, whether it's you or someone else.
Oh my god. You're
Very
feeling down.
serious.
Wait, before you go in, here, remember? And I'll hand you the vitality potion that we got on the other thing.
What does vitality do again?
Dude, you look just bad. Just take that. It might fix you or something. We need you at full strength. So, what it says here, if I'm looking at the correct one, is gets
It eliminates
it removes
exhaustion,
exhaustion and disease or poisoning, cures any disease or poison affecting you.
This could have been. Well, there's probably not gonna be any later now. Okay. And Kiss is gonna grab the potion and down it in one shot. So hopefully now my strength goes back to normal. I hope.
Your strength doesn't go back to normal,
Okay.
but
It removes
do-
curses and stuff. I don't know if it's a curse.
it's not this.
Okay.
It's a drain ability. But you do lose the point of exhaustion.
Which might help.
Yeah. Might help.
Yeah, I have a +0 in strength. Now.
You can get help. Get advantage
Yeah.
by getting help.
Yeah,
we can.
I'll help.
Or you. Or
Don't
you
worry,
can
Ron
help
has got the
Rika.
strength check.
I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll
Or
help.
you can be when Rika can go back, and Rika can come open the door.
Okay, I'll be the last one to go in. No sandwich for me this time.
There's nothing to defend our back from, so you can stay in the rear.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be the like the cherry on top. Or the
Great
olive on top of the
sandwich.
sandwich.
Okay.
Rika, any help?
Sure thing. And she sidles past Kiss to try to heave it up.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Hold on. Where's my other?
Well, I'm assuming the kiss is helping.
Yeah.
Great.
That
Then
is
with
a 15.
15. Sure. You manage to lift up the rusty gate.
Does the chanting stop?
No.
Does it like creak a lot? Does it make a lot of sounds? Or
It
It's
is
mostly
quite
silent.
rusty, so yeah,
Yeah.
It does creak. As soon as you walk into the room, Kiss, however, the chanting does stop.
Great. I suppose it's
Yeah.
late to roll for stealth now.
The three of us go in, right?
Yeah. Kiss is already gonna take their weapon out and look around to see where the possible people chanting are, because he's still not seeing them.
You look around the room and you don't see anything. There is no one here. The only thing you do notice now that you are sort of in the room, and Rika, you have to put the portcullis down because you can't hold it open.
Yeah.
So it smashes behind you. You do see that they're on the eastern edge of the wall. So I can now move the token. Yeah. There is a naturally formed alcove, and half submerged seems to be a pile of bodies.
Oh my god, we
Roll.
are standing in corpse water.
The
Not
three of
corpse
you roll-
water.
The three of you roll me a perception check.
Yes.
Oh, I can roll normally now. Bless. It still
17.
sucks. 14.
17, 14, 10.
Yeah.
Vrana, you're the only one that notices this. As you're
Oh,
looking
no.
around. That's the pile of bodies. They all look adults. Male, female. There's no real like difference. There seems to be kind of equal numbers. Something does catch your attention though. Is that fairly near the top there is a definitely smaller, younger looking body.
Mm.
The body of an infant, body of a baby in that pile of corpses.
Okay, so do you see that? There's Walter over there. Guess we found him
Where?
in the pile of bodies. There, do you see? And I'm going to slowly, not through the water, but like through here, start to get nearer.
Don't touch anything. Kiss is also gonna
I'm not.
slowly start to advance. Actually, cause the water is 2 feet high, you said. And Kiss is gonna kinda use their weapon to check the floor beneath the water as they walk, in case there's anything unsavory.
Yeah. It seems that you're just impacting stone.
Alright.
What is that? Like, what do we
That's the
see? Just an altar, but nothing on top of it, just blood?
Mhm.
Okay.
Kiss.
Oh no.
I stepped in the forbidden zone.
You did. You certainly did. The chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you'd expect to see faces, you see voids. As they chant, "One must die. One must die. One must die. One must die," over over and over again.
Are they just standing there? Do they look like aggressive?
They are standing there and they appear to be faced towards you. Roll me a religion or an insight check, everyone.
Everyone.
Hmm?
Religion or insight?
I'll take insight, please.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Come on, metal dice.
16.
23.
20.
You will succeed. This is a demand from the cult. A sacrifice must occur on the altar in order to appease this cult. Otherwise, they will be displeased. A creature must die on the altar in order to count as a sacrifice.
Okay. As that happens, obviously I'm pretty scared, but whatever. I'm going to keep on going towards the pile of bodies. And I'm going to try and grab the body of Walter.
You're going to try and grab the body of Walter.
Yeah. Or the body of the child.
As you go to grab onto it, before you touch it, you realize that the body of the child, as well as all the other body parts, seem to be merged together.
Oh.
Almost like in a Rat King kind of way.
Yeah. Guys, I can't get it out. I don't know what's happening. I guess we're going to have to fight something.
Don't touch anything. And I wanna try something. I doubt it's gonna work. Kiss is gonna walk up to the closest cloaked figure this is, and it's gonna try to grab it by the arm. Are they physical? That's what this is mostly for, to check if they're...
I will say that you can know that without having to
Okay.
move towards it.
Okay. Meep.
They are not physical.
Alright.
Okay, I think that the monster must have something to do with that pile of bones. I say we attack it on 3, all of us.
Yeah, I think the pile of bones is the monster at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So, attack on 3?
Alright. Kiss is gonna pull out the newly found alchemist fire. It's gonna
Yeah, maybe.
make it jump in its hand.
Yeah, maybe don't get the fire just yet. We don't know if that is the actual monster or not. But
Sure.
because if it isn't, then it's wasted, you know.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So I guess Kiss is just gonna work. So let's put it that work. It's gonna start to slowly walk towards the thing. Maybe
Okay.
pulling out the crossbow for the first time in the campaign.
Yeah. Maybe be at a safe distance for now.
Yeah, Rika pulls out her bow too.
All right. Then 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to cast a firebolt at it.
Yep, gonna shoot it. With the
Okay.
crossbow bolt.
In that case, I am going to have to. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to do something really quickly and do. I am going to have to ask you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a 12.
19.
9.
Gonna put on my own combat music. Da, 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 da,
Mhm.
da, 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 da.
This is a. Sorry.
It's alright.
Cool. So, what did you roll, Vrana?
4 for the
Finished,
Sorry.
yeah.
for the initiative. It's 12.
12. It is going to roll a. Great. Ooh, not great at all.
Great. Oh no.
Okay. So, you're all going to get the turn to do stuff. So, Kiss, you first.
Yeah, Kiss is gonna shoot their crossbow at the thing. It's a 15 to hit.
Hits.
That's a 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. Nice. As it impacts the creature, or the pile bodies at this point.
Does it?
And it
Like-
seems to shake slightly.
Alright.
The chanting stops. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I can attack twice, right?
You cannot. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a road,
s-
right?
Yeah, so Kiss is just gonna stay on top of the platform.
Brana, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to throw. So, nobody else is on water, and because they're on water, what I'm going to try and do is, because I'm feeling like this might be for some reason a good idea, I'm going. The book is kind of going to start to float in front of me, all by itself, and I'm going. You'll see that that lightning will begin to crackle on the tip of my fingers, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at it.
Nice.
Let's see. I need. Yeah. Oh no! It's a 14.
14 does hit.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay. Got those D12s out.
Roll an extra d4 for damage as well, because the creature's technically half submerged in water.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Great. That's a 14. 12 total.
Nice. Oh, that with the extra d12 as well.
Yeah.
With the extra 4, yeah.
Yeah, with the extra
nice. Massive damage just impacts, runs through this creature. And you start to hear kind of like bubbling and guggling noises.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
Let me be as far away from it as I can. I need to be within 30 feet. So yeah, I'll stay there. Seems
Rika.
fine.
She has a bow out, so she's gonna try to shoot at the mass.
Go for it.
That's a 24 to hit.
Does hit.
Nice.
Big rolls.
And a 6 piercing damage.
Nice. Very cool.
There you go.
Yeah, as another arrow just stucks into this creature. Nice. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Great. At this point, you hear the chanting change. As you hear, Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. And you just see that these bodies start all being submerged as this mass of other bodies and just kind of rises. And what you see is the bodies underneath, because they're spent underwater for so long, that only this amalgamation of mass exists. And you just see mouths across this creature, eyes and eyes, little hands extending out, as a horrible creature appears before you.
Oh God.
And I need to do some things. This one is within a 10. This one is within 20. And it's going to move 5, 10. Well, actually, five, 10. It kind of just forms itself around the one of the pillars, and it is going to, from one of the mouths, you just see this blob starting to form, and it's going to shoot it towards. It's going to shoot it here, to the altar. As this bile just gets shot, impacts the altar, and explodes in a flash of light. I need Rika and Kiss to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
16.
16 is a success.
12.
12 is not. The flash of light blinds you, Rika.
Oh.
You are blinded for the next turn.
Mm.
As you cannot put your arms in front of your eyes quickly enough. All right. Oh, until the end of the creature's next turn, in fact. Great. It is now, as this turn ends, you hear the chant changing again. The end comes, death be praised. As we now go to Kiss. Kiss. First things first, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. That's an 8.
The thing that you noticed as this creature moved is that some of the area around it, probably because of the amount of bodies that it takes to move it, you just kind of like have all these hands on the floor, just grabbing onto things and trying to move it in a space of 10 feet. These hands latch onto your feet. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Until the start of your next turn. The other thing that happened is that there's these mouths that are just talking incoherently and babbling. And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 20 for 22.
Nice.
There
Can I
you
just
go.
Can I just shake it off? You managed to focus your attention on this creature. It is your turn.
It is my turn. I cannot really move. So
You cannot.
Now's a good time to use the fire.
it is a good time to use the fire, and that's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna take out the... It's an action to throw, right?
Yeah, it will be an attack.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna take out the alchemist fire bottle that we just found, and it's gonna like power up the throw, almost like a baseball player, and throw it with all the strength that he has, which is not much now because fucking shades. But yeah.
It is a ranged attack for all effects and purposes.
So with like my +5, or
Yeah.
is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cocked. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
Does hit.
Nice.
As it engulfs it engulfs this creature, as you see this green fire just suddenly burn immensely around this creature. The target is going to take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
Do I roll? Do you roll?
You roll, but it's at the beginning of its turn. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it is covered in this flame now.
Amazing.
As you just hear, like
Nice.
the horrible screams continue as its creature is like turning and returning. It is horrible.
Nice.
Great. That then leads us to Vrana.
Amazing. Oh, it's me. Little old me. I'm just going to activate the lightning bolt. Then no, not the lightning bolt, the witch bolt.
The witch bolt, yeah.
And you're going to see that that the bolts are like there's like a point of almost crackling lightning on top on the tips of his fingers, and there's also a bit of cracking lightning on the bottom of it, and almost as if it would be consumed by the flames or would intensify the flames themselves. I'm going to activate it again, and you're going to see that 2 or 3 or 4 like white feathers fall on the fire and catch flame as well, for a total of 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to move a little further away because I can. One.
Oh,
two.
sorry. Technically, you are still in the range of one of its abilities.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Wisdom. Ew, that's an 8.
Ugh.
So I'm going to retract those 8 points of damage. That 8 points of damage.
Oh no.
Because you just feel like these mouths are all talking different things incoherently, and they're just like filling your ears. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Mhm.
And roll me a d8 to determine what you do during this turn.
Oh,
Oh man.
it's a 1.
Oof.
On a 1 to 4, the creature does nothing.
Okay, so I just stand there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about.
No,
that.
it's fine. It's fine.
Um,
I'm looking at the flames and they're pretty.
Rika, you are in range of the noise ability, so I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw as well.
I don't know why Vrana suddenly is Parisian.
That's a 21.
21, yeah, no problem. You managed to. You kind of like lost your vision all of a sudden, so you like, I'm not going to lose my earring as well. So like, you just focus as hard as you can. It's your turn.
All right. She is not going to get any closer.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna try to shoot with her longbow. 9 to
That
hit.
is going to be a disadvantage as well because you are blinded.
Hold on.
So you're trying to just
I'd
go
have
off
to
of the
roll again.
sound. It's just echoing in this chamber as well because the chamber is kind of
That's an
designed
8.
to transport sound. Yeah, the shot goes AWire completely as you kind of just try to get a sense of what's going on, but don't manage to. Anything else on your turn?
That's it. Can't do anything much.
Right, the remote is going to move 5, 10.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to go. It does recover its blinding spittle ability, so it's going to use that here, I suppose. Oh no, actually, it's going to try and put it towards Keys. So Keys, this bile once again is going to get shot, and it's going to impact right next to you. I need to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have disadvantage since I have the handsies grappling me?
No, I'll say no, because you can cover your eyes just
Okay.
with your hands. So.
That is a 14.
14. You save. Once
Right.
again, you see it form, and you just put your arm in front of your eyes. It is, however, going to go for a bite attack on you. For 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oof.
You're going to take 20 points of piercing damage as these mouths just on to you.
Jesus!
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright.
Not this.
It is the end of its turn. Rika, your eyes kind of like recover now, and you see the kisses on the floor, bleeding profusely. Yes, it's your turn. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh, you're down already?
Yeah. I have 17 points total and I was at 12. It's a 17.
17. Did you roll that with advantage as well?
Yes.
Great. That's one
You
success.
only have 17. What?
I only have 17 hit points. I rolled like shit in
Mhm.
my hit points one level up.
Oh no!
Vrana, it's your go. I need you to roll me firstly a strength saving throw. As these hands start to latch on.
Yeah, sure. No, it's a 2. Come on.
Your speed is reduced to 0, and now I need
Yeah.
you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Don't forget that you have
13.
inspirations. What?
13.
13 saves. You can take your turn as you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to then do what I did, and I'm going to activate the witch bolt since I cannot move. Is it
Roll me
still?
1d4 as well
Yeah. There you
Alright.
go.
for damage on the Alchemist fire.
It's a 1.
Great.
It's an 11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Is that with the extra d4 as well?
Yeah, with the extra d4.
Amazing, yeah. As you kind of like click the lightning again,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of courses through this creature, lighting the fire, and the creature is now, you see like some of the eye stalks are like falling down, some of the hands are falling down as well, some of the mouths are just have like the tongues hanging off, as this creature is considered bloodied.
Oh, amazing.
You did a lot of damage to it on the first round. A lot
Yeah.
of damage. Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
No, nothing else I can do.
Yeah, you can't move. Great. Rika, I need a strength and a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
from you.
Come on.
That's an 8 on the strength.
Your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh no.
And that's a natural 20 on the wisdom.
There you go.
Nice.
At
Nice.
least that.
Is that your second natural 20 on this save? I
Yes.
think the first one also
Mhm.
was.
Dice gods.
Yeah. Nice. Very good, very good, very good. You are able to take your turn as you wish. As you kind of just focus, despite the fact that these hands are grabbing onto you, focus on the fact that Kiss is on the floor. And this creature is in front of you.
Come on.
I don't have any health potions anymore.
Technically,
Oh,
you have.
No,
two.
you do.
Like you had 2, you drank 1, so you still have 1 technically.
Technically.
No, out of the 4, Kiss
Yeah.
got 1. I got 1. You got 2. I think because you
Okay,
drank
then I
1,
missed that.
so you should have 2 now.
See, but
But you cannot give it to me because you cannot move.
You
so
can't-
Yeah, you can't
Exactly.
move. So
just
I'm
attack.
gonna-
It's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna have to slash at what's holding me.
yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Kill the bitch.
That is a 16 to hit,
It hit.
Yeah.
and that is a 10
Damage.
in piercing damage.
Ooh.
Damn, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you pierce through, you go from like there's this thing where like you put your hand with your sword through one of the mouths, and the tip of your sword comes out from another mouth, and then you kind of like pull out the sword as it just like makes this massive opening on the creature, and it's like screaming its guts out. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, another taking the
Go
other
for
sword.
it. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's a 14 to hit.
It does hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's got a very low AC. Very low.
That's a 6 piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah, another great slash. As this creature's now like the top of it is almost like tumbling over itself as it's now struggling to even stand up. But yes. Anything else on your turn, Rika?
That's gonna be it. Yep.
Great. It is going to try to see gets it. No, it doesn't get it back. It is, however, going to go for a bite attack on Rika because that was a lot of damage. So, oof. Yeah, they're back. That's a 4 to hit.
Yeah, there you go.
As this creature, there's almost like an instinctive like fear as it approaches you, as like you are like down to its elbow, covered in its its guts. It's like just
Ew.
goes for a bite, but you just are ready for another slash, and it actually does nothing this turn because it doesn't get its blinding spittle back. No, its
Oh,
bite
yeah.
worked. Yes, it is your turn. Roll me a death saving throw, please.
Ah, come on, man.
That's a 10.
That's a success.
Yeah, that's a success.
Verana, it is your go. Roll me a strength and a
Yeah.
wisdom
Did it
saving
get the 1d4?
Oh yes, it does get the 1d4. Very good. Roll me a 1d4 stick for the alchemist's fire
2
damage.
points.
Nice.
So this is strength 17.
Success. You are able to kick off the little hands that are holding onto you.
Yeah, and wisdom. It's an 8.
Roll me a 1d8.
Oh no.
You can't take reactions this turn.
Mm-hmm. It's a 3.
The creature does nothing. Sorry, buddy.
No.
Rick is
one
all in your
I can't
hands.
even move, right?
No, you can't move.
No, I can't
there's
do
nothing. Yeah. So you kind of recover your speed, but like this whole different kind of noise from Rika just absolutely slashing into it just makes it unbearable. Sorry, you can't do anything on your turn. Rika, it is your turn.
The flames are
Strength
so
and
pretty.
wisdom saving throws, please.
Strength and wisdom. That is a 17 on the strength.
You recover your speed as you kick off the hands.
And that is an 11 on the wisdom.
Just save. You are able to take your turn as you please.
Alright. Let's go
Kill the
stabby
bitch.
stabby.
Go for it.
That's an 11 to hit.
It does hit.
Nice. And that's an 8 in piercing damage.
Rika, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
Get it.
As she is still covered in guts, and she just got the same crazed expression on her that happened in the first fight, and she kind of steps on one of the bodies and climbs up higher just to stab one of her swords in, and then uses her weight to slide on down. She basically bathes in it.
Yeah, you just like
No.
stab your sword down and then just like let your whole weight just drag you down as this creature gets sliced down the middle and then struggles to like even just reform itself or attach itself back and then eventually just like wobbles and falls back, water splatters up as the chanting stops in the room and as you, Rika, are just covered in like old blood in murky water in the like skin tissue that is like just attached to you, almost like a whole membrane to you on top of you, and technically we are out of combat, but next turn would be Kiss for death saving throw, please.
That's another 10.
You are stabilized. And I think that is where we are going to leave it for tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so much to you three for joining in. And thanks everyone for watching. We're so very near the end of Death House now. For sure going to finish it next week. Well, next session. We are not going to be playing next week, unfortunately, because we've got other commitments that we can't make. But we will be back. So not next Monday, the Monday after. We might just rebroadcast the first episode next week. But no new session. So we'll see you in 2 weeks for a new session. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.